What's your name again?
It's Joe from All Access Entertainment, Marty Grabstein here, and it's Rhode Island Comic Con. I thank you for taking the time.
All right, so listen. See what I'm doing right now? You could get rid of it in post. So this is fine, unless you want to keep this. This is how you doing, man. I'm focusing on you, Ron.
Joe.
Joe, close. 3 letters, close. How are you, man?
Very good. You?
I'm good.
How's it been this weekend so far? Rhode Island Comic Con, a chance to interact with your fans up close and personal.
Fantastic. I mean, listen, but I've got to tell you, this one, like a humdinger. This is like, without a doubt, the largest and the most intense convention that I've ever been to. It's fantastic. I've been doing, for a few years.
Sure.
And so I'm really. Steve Perry did an unbelievable job of putting this thing together. It's just extraordinary to me. It's like a well-oiled machine.
It really is.
As far as I'm concerned, so it's nice.
Excellent. And what other cities, some of the other cities that you've traveled to for autograph signings or conventions like this?
Knoxville. I was just in Knoxville last weekend. Next weekend, I'm going to be in Grand Rapids, Michigan. See, that was a little shameless self-promotion. You see how I did that? You gave me a chance to do it.
Right.
But I've been to numerous Florida ones. And you need the names of it? You don't need the names.
Oh, no, not at all.
Just like towns.
Yeah.
Florida, Texas, Boston, New York, New Jersey. Who, basically, folks, whoever will have me.
Sure.
Whoever thinks that I'm worthy enough to have me.
And
anyway, there you go.
Of course, the Cowardly Dog. How did you get started with that role? And
with Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah.
How did I start with that?
Absolutely.
Well, basically, it was a really fortuitous situation. A friend of mine gave me a call in 1998, not 1997 actually, and she gave me a call. She said, "Hey, listen, I hadn't seen this woman in like 5 years, and she knew that I was bouncing around the city doing acting stuff. And she said, listen, I'm working for this guy, John Dilworth. He's creating a new comedy? Well, it is comedy, isn't it? Cartoon series called Courage the Cowardly Dog. And he has been listening to every voiceover artist in the city. He's heard over 200 voices, and he can't decide on how this character should sound.
Sure.
So at this point, I'm reaching out to you. I'm ripping my hair out. So let's see. Maybe you will. Maybe you'll work. You have an interesting voice. So I went in, and within like 2 minutes, there was a kind of, I could see it. He was getting excited. There was applause was going on when I would be reading the line. I was like, oh, wow. He said, I think you got it. The only thing is, can you pitch the voice higher like that? Can you go up here? He said, yes, we got it. And that was it. That was the whole thing. Did you get that, guys? All right.
Now, what would you say your most enjoyable part of being in the world of entertainment has been thus far?
What's that? I'm sorry, Sandy.
Well, what's your favorite part about being in the world of entertainment been so far? You have
only one very easy answer to that question. How rewarding the actual act of acting, how rewarding that is for me. Whether I get paid good, whether I get paid a little, whether I don't get paid at all. The pleasure is to have this outlet with something that I know I am skilled at, that I'm good at, that gives me, makes me happy to
Sure.
do, and that I get a chance to do that. That is the main thing.
And how can fans follow you? Do you have social media or anything like that where they can?
Yes. It's actually, I tend to be more Facebook.
Okay.
Marty Grabstein Courage is the Facebook page. I do a lot of, I post a lot of stuff on that. I have since branched out into Instagram, so I'm trying to grow my Instagram following. I'm a little bit of a dinosaur in social media. I'm getting better. Joe, I'm getting better, man.
That's good to hear.
So and then Instagram is Marty Grabstein, that's all.
Okay.
Marty Grabstein Courage for Facebook, Marty Grabstein And that's it. And what a name that is!
It is. It's
Marty Grabstein. What a name that is!
a memorable name.
A memorable name, to say the least.
Now, in closing, what kind of advice would you have for a fellow actor or a voice actor just getting started or looking to get in?
A fellow actor or a fellow voice actor?
I know there are different ventures. Let's go with voice actor for
You
this.
want to go with voice actor? I'm glad you did that, because this is my answer. Do you want, I right away asked them, so I'm going to say, ask yourselves, do you want to voice act because you think it's really cool and it's an easy way to make money, and you have a cool voice and you can make funny sounds and do funny or do interesting sounds with your voice? Or do you want to act? And I say, if you don't want to act, you really got, you really got your work cut out for you, because you could get your voice all worked out and everything like that. But if you don't actually have a natural, like a sense of acting and that communicating in that way, then you're doing these technical things with your voice. So I say, do some acting first before you even start with the voice thing. You don't have to knock yourself out forever, but do some acting first. Do some real acting, wherever it is. You don't have to get paid nothing. Then eventually, make yourself a voice tape with all those funny voices. Take a class. Work on getting your learning curve up on it. Then start putting it out to people with your tape and find out who the casting directors and agents are. Don't do it yet.
Well, Marty, thank you so much for taking the time here. It's day 3, Rhode Island Comic Con. Best of luck. Hopefully it's another busy one, and just looking forward to next year. So fans will follow you on social media, of course, and we'll see what your upcoming projects are. And thank you for everything you've done so far.
Thank you, Joe. My pleasure being here, man.